I did a jacanadum. A take back my car back. I'm not about it. So I know I can play with Mama. I know. I'm free and walk about shower one day. Near walk it and landlord packing. Tenant time often. I don't want. I didn't jacanade. He like him. You only answer the dump. I'm my man. I haven't made him come in film. I will need mommy. See the cook and I for a monk or jack. Man, I'm never been a kiss in the mortuary. See that you will need mommy rush car. Care actually couldn't take post. I'm how. You will carry you back in mood. So, I mean, that's something. And nearly could not drop a job. I can't do anything. You wouldn't. Cockroach. The Sibamio. Say they pay me the Kanye. He did a tea the guy.
I every day they can do it down.
I was here.
Even a food politician, okay. They were talking about the hospital game. After everything, they show
that tragic incident again, another tragic incident in Akwa Ibom, still in Akwa Ibom. Seems as if it's always bad news that come out from that state. But it's unfortunate. Anything bad is always coming out from Akwa Ibom. Recently, there was a landlord that really dealt with his tenant because of a refusal of sex. And if you look at the video, unfortunately I couldn't get the video where he was assaulting this girl, but you can also go find out more, because I'll definitely make a search of that video and upload it for you. So just stick to this channel and you get more of that video. Now, the recent incident that happened was a tenant, who initially rented an apartment from this so-called landlord, and I think he has been making advance towards her and she refused. You understand? Only for him coming out one day, out of the annoyance and anger. And this girl, she sells food and thereabout front of the house where she rented from this so-called landlord. Unfortunately, because of her refusal, out of anger, he poured the food she sells. And the girl had to get angry and hold him on the shirt and like, you have to pay for these damages. And on the long run, the landlord, with annoyance too, took up a very, very strong cane and started molesting and beating this girl. Now, why am I bringing out these issues? Because it has been trending anyway. Now, see, I really want to, point out to landlords in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, it seems all landlords in this country, Nigeria, they have one mindset. Now, I'm not saying that they are not good landlords. Indeed, they are good landlords. It's even me myself, I have also fallen victim of a very terrible landlord too. I know wetin landlord don't use my eye see for this country as well. I'm praying to God to enable me fall in the hands of a good landlord one day. A lot of people have testified that wow, they are good landlords, but I've not really seen. So it has been my prayer. But let me really state the fact. So those of you who are privileged to be landlords in Nigeria and you are taking advantage of your tenant, see, there is a repercussion awaiting you. You are a landlord today doesn't mean your tenant will not become an house owner tomorrow. And whenever you are maltreating people, please think about your children. Your children will definitely leave that so-called house that you are taking to be a throne to go and rent other people's house. Tell me, what do you think will happen with your children? And waiting man sow now they rape. Whatever you sow, you reap. Even if you don't have children, it will bounce on you one day. Because it has come to my realization that landlords in Nigeria have chosen to be so wicked, especially those in Lagos, Port Harcourt, and this current state, Akwa Ibom. Almost every state, except probably in the north, because I've had colleagues who have been in the north and said, landlords there don't trouble. Is it probably because of the poor state there or thereabout? But even at that, why can't, because you have, I know some tenants misbehave too. I'm not trying to cite tenants in most cases, but landlords specifically, why have majority of the landlords in this country choose to be wicked? I personally have fallen into the hands of wicked landlords and I know what I'm saying. Some landlords are so devilish. You give her to tenant and this tenant become your slave where you are supposed to be the worker of the tenant. They are paying you for crying out loud. The girl no accept make you sleep with her. Is it by force? There are prostitutes out there who are looking for men. Why must you have to maltreat this girl because she refused your advancements towards her? Why are so many landlords this wicked? And it's unfortunate that our government are not even looking into all these matters. They are supposed to be forums for landlords to sign in that in case they do anything illegal should be brought to book, should be proved and highly dealt with. I think government should raise this awareness and go against landlords who are mishandling and maltreating their tenants for crying out loud. We are human beings. That is why Nigerians is being chased all over the country, because the wicked mindset is smelling along with Nigerians. Everywhere you go to, Nigerians, all our updates are always negative. We've not seen one positive news concerning this country, most especially in the case of landlord and the tenant issue. Please, enough of all this molestation by landlord on their tenants. It's getting out of hand. It's too much. Until one landlord will be killed and totally brutal one day, that is when they arrest him. I rest my case for you. Please, I'm calling on government, please address this so-called landlord. There should be a landlord forum that any landlord who goes beyond his or her boundary should be totally dealt with and brought to book, because it seems they don't follow policies in Nigeria. They do anything they wish to because they feel the government are not working. So that is why they are taking advantage. We are human beings, for crying out loud. Thank you very much.